Okay, hey, it's Myro here. I'm gonna do a quick little guide on how I do Scholomance run, so you can go in and out real quick, do as many dark runes as you can. I use Nova Instance Tracker, helps keep track of my lockouts, so if I'm near lockout, I won't get myself screwed over. Of course, what you're going for here is mostly dark runes. But the cryptine parts and the bone fragments are going to be very useful whenever we can turn those in for the currency that you get for the Shadow Resist enchant that you get from Eastern Plague Lands. Okay? Without further ado, I'm going to run in there. I'm using a whole bunch of bandages, food. I actually have been getting really into using spirit scrolls and agi food, in case you guys are wondering where the agi food in the guild bank was going. Sorry, not sorry. So my goal here is to kill as many of the dark casters as I can. Forgot to freaking reset. Oh my god, I'm a clown. I'm lazy, so I'm not going to cut the tape, so let's just do that. Okay. Realistically, any class can go straight down the middle. I just like to charge down the middle. Leave these guys down. Get bone fragments, so they're worth killing. You can kill extra ones if you want to. I usually just kill these two just because they're right in the way of the door. Once I get them a little, I like to pull them through the door. Got a full bar of rage now to help me. Gonna bypass all this room. There's no mobs here that can drop any dark runes. And frankly, there's skeletons all over the place if you want to get your bone fragments. This guy, you want to kill the cryptine parts. Interrupt that guy unless you want to get overwhelmed by ads. It's okay if he pops off one or two, they're like one shots. You get him with this whirlwind. And I just keep pulling stuff, cleaving, keeping an eye on my health. I usually stop if I'm like about 20-ish, 30-ish% health. I don't want to get a little too low because sometimes it can get a little lucky and crit on me. I'm going a little fast right now. Usually I like to take it a little bit slower, but I don't want this to be a really long guide. But I'm just clearing out this room, because really you're going for the dark summoners here, and you're going for the necromancers in the next room. And realistically, if you clear both of these rooms in a decent amount of time, you can just continuously go in and out of this place. Doing a quick, do a quick little bandage, not a big bandage. And I'm gonna charge in. I usually don't bother interrupting most of these casts because, as you can see, I keep it resisting. If I'm like low HP, then I might get a little more on top of my interrupts with these guys. This is fine. Whirlwind right now. He's evading, that's so weird. Okay. So usually after I finish this room, I take a little break, bandage up, and eat. So once I finish these guys, super strikes. Whirlwind super strikes. Now I didn't have really good luck in this room this time, not like my 9 rune run the other night, but I'm gonna rip a full bandage right now and start eating my ribs. The spirit really does help to speed up this process in between. That way I don't have to sit for like a full 30 seconds. And honestly, I don't even wait to get to full HP. I get to about like 10k, so I'm like at 90ish%.
I'm out of range.
There's a really nice pack right here. There's double Necromancer.
That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. That ability isn't
Just trying to rip my cooldowns in a timely manner.
not ready.
This guy can be really annoying when he does that. Luckily for Warrior, you can Demoralizing Shout, and then they all just despawn.
Can't do that.
Really, you just need to get one hit on them.
Not
I've been
enough
killing
rage.
this guy ever since I realized he should be going for Bone Fragments more, so I pull him just to be safe. I make sure I get all the path though too, because there's been a couple of times I've been fucked over because I let path just free walk and they just walk up to me in the middle of fighting something else. So I'm gonna pull this guy out here. I figured I was gonna get that actually, so that's fine.
That ability isn't ready. I can't do that. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
That's the whole reason why I LOS right there. Okay, little bandage. I'm gonna get a tick from this dot. I'm just gonna quick eat. Do about 8k. The pack can get really nasty if you're not paying attention to their pathing, so that is something to want to stay cognizant of.
That ability isn't ready. I can't do that yet.
I've been kind of lucky here. I got another double Necromancer pack. Hopefully I get another drop soon.
Target. Need more rage.
Missed something back here.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
When I first started doing this, I started opening up on the Spectral Tutors first, but that was because I didn't know I could Demoralizing Shout those other guys. You see, I could have gotten owned by this pad if I wasn't super careful. Let me walk in a little bit here.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Okay, you have to eat here. Can't bandage because of the dot. Something I will say, the resilience from PvP gear will definitely help so you're not getting ticked too hard by these dots. It does reduce the periodic damage, so that is any dots that are on you. I'm gonna rip a big bandage right here. This guy's about to walk over this way, so if I pull this guy, he's gonna walk into us and I'm gonna have to fight him too. That's not gonna be a big deal once I get my HP up though.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I'm gonna roll 1 Super Strikes.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Now, of course, if you're not a warrior, it's not going to be just this simple kind of strat where you're just running up to them, killing them.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough rage.
But in essence, I just clear out this room and the one before it, and then I reset, and that's hopefully around 12-ish minutes, so I can just keep going. I know I've gotten it down to like under 9, but in my opinion, there's no point in getting it that fast. Like heck, if you got it up to 8 and you did like 5 of them in a row, you still have to wait 20 minutes for your next lockout after that, so might as well take your time.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
So you're not just sitting on your hands for like 20 minutes after
That
this.
ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
I would go into like the last boss room and that area. There's a way to heal through this one. This one's another dot. That one's from the Nerubian over there, but it only ticks every 10 seconds, so you can rip a bandage in between ticks.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready
Of course, if you're not a warrior and you actually have self-heals, you don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff.
yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. Need more rage. Not enough rage. That ability isn't ready yet.
I'm gonna go in for the tutor here.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that.
Run don't mind wasting my rage a little bit there, since I have to wait for the cooldown of sweeping strikes anyway. Okay. Gonna wait for the dot to wear off, then I'll rip a bandage, and then pull the last two groups. I have cooldowns, I could probably just do both of them actually, but I just need to interrupt this guy, pull him to the next group.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
Strikes, cleaving.
I can't do that yet. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
It's like one of those situations where I'm like kind of low HP, so I interrupt a bit more than I normally would. I knew he was gonna split there. Give him a shout. I'll slap this guy.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
And that was about 9.5 minutes. So all of that, I got 2 dark runes. I average about 2 dark runes per run anyway. So that's how I go about it. I go and do that, reset, do it all over again, and usually I do take my time a little bit more just so I'm not under 12 minutes this badly and have to be setting on my hands for a bit after a reset. Okay. And that's it. Hopefully this helps some of you guys that don't know what you're doing here or want to get a better run or want a little bit of direction on this. It could help some people I know, so hopefully this helps some people. Alright, see y'all later.